2022 is almost here, and what is required from you at this very point in time is your state of surrender and your state of alignment and your state of flow, and nothing else. So, in this episode, let's dive deep into how to brilliantly welcome the new year and step into the next chapter of your life. Let's begin. This year has been sort of a roller coaster ride for many of us. During the first 2 months or so, we were in the state of the lockdown, and then we sort of started to go out and enjoy ourselves more. And then again, during mid of the year, we saw this very difficult and excruciatingly painful second wave of the pandemic in our country. And after that, we started to realize that how important our lives are, and we started to we move into this zone of making ourselves our first priority, not giving any attention to the outside world, not keeping ourselves in any more painful situations, and only focusing on our own inner joy and inner peace. So, the last few months have been sort of okay types for most of us, where we again went out and we did all these different activities. We enjoyed the festive season. We were really thankful to have witnessed a beautiful festive season in India this year. We were able to celebrate to an extent, a comfortable extent, not to a very greater extent, but we sort of celebrated. And now, again, with the threat of another virus, a dangerous one, we are being put into again the lockdowns. Many restrictions have been imposed. We have been asked to stay more cautious. We have been asked to stay indoors, and a lot of activities have been cancelled. The New Year events have been cancelled. The parties have been cancelled. A lot of social activities have been cancelled. And now we are sitting here and wondering what is going to happen now. Is our life going to continue the same way that it has been? Are we going to be in this situation that is like being in the hermit mode and then being out of that and then going again in the hermit mode? So, what is going to happen? The best way to move into the next year, step into the new year, is allowing these thoughts to come and go and not paying any attention to these thoughts. Why? These thoughts are the thoughts that are going to bring you out of your balance, that are going to create a sort of misalignment in your soul, which you have to avoid at every cost. At any cost, you have to avoid right now going in the state of depression, the state of anxiety, and the state of stress. And for that, you have to keep your attention on only three things: alignment, flow, and surrender. Alignment, flow, and surrender. Alignment, flow, and surrender. When you wake up every day, sit and be thankful for being alive, because that's all that is needed right now. If your ego is sort of playing these difficult roles on you and telling you something else and telling you, no, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to be extraordinary, let your ego do the talking and don't give it any emotional charge. Stay in the flow, stay surrendered, And as you will stay in the mode of surrender, you are automatically going to create a space for yourself where more beautiful manifestations can happen, where larger than life dreams will become your reality, where with less amount of work you are going to receive the maximum amount of results, the most beautiful of them. Apply this rule as you begin your next year. Move into the next year with these practices that I am telling you right now. And you will find yourself happier than others. You will find yourself struggling less. You will find yourself calmer. You will find yourself more peaceful. You will see your empathy rising. You will see your kindness rising. And that is all we need, because the pandemic is still here and it's not going anywhere. Now you know that you are not the one who is in control of your destiny. It is the divine that is orchestrating everything, and for you to come into a state of surrender will help you move with the divine flow. And when you move with the divine flow, you will see magic happening in your life. And that's all we need. We need a life full of magic. We don't need an egoistic way of living anymore. So I think that's it for today. And I'm going to bring more insights, more downloads, and as I am collecting more information, and as soon as I'll be willing to share with you, I'll be creating another episode of the podcast. Stay in flow, stay in surrender, be peaceful, be in alignment, and enjoy the last few days of 2021. I wish you all a beautiful day ahead.